Register now at lg.com.
And get ready for epic leaderboard challenges and prizes.
Play now at lg.com.
Hello everyone and welcome to the Spot of Triumph, LG Leaderboard Challenge, featuring the very popular game Fortnite. My name is Arshi and I will be your host. This show is sponsored by LG, a global innovator in technology and a leading manufacturer of both consumer and commercial products, such as for televisions, for home appliances, and for gaming. As discussed during the last episode, our show will continue for 3 weeks. Each week, we'll have one challenge, with the last week featuring an extra creative challenge. Now, let's have a look at the schedule of challenges and the prize pool. The first challenge was on November 4th to 6th. The second challenge will be on November 11th to 13th. And the last week will feature 2 challenges, the third challenge on November 18th to 20th, and the creative challenge on November 21st. In this show, we will be covering Nigeria and South Africa, both of which will be competing in their own brackets with weekly winners and prizes. The top 10 in each country gets 5,000 V-Bucks weekly to spend in Fortnite, and the lucky first place winner receives an additional prize from LG. And now, let me show you the best highlights that we've got for this week's challenge that were submitted by the players. Those were some insane clips. But I think the next clip will shock you even more. Let's see the play of the week. Wow, that's definitely not something that you see every day. I'm pretty sure by now you're wondering, how do I register for the next challenges? Well, registration is super easy. All you have to do is go down to the description box below, click on the link on LG's website, and register. But don't forget to join our Discord server. Please note that every week needs a new registration, so the secret I let you in on last time still applies now. Let me remind you of it. The first 100 registrants will receive 1,000 V-Bucks to spend in-game on Fortnite, so make sure you register right away. This is, of course, not everything that LG has offered. As we all know, LG has always come up with amazing products, and they've been a leading manufacturer for gaming products as well. Let me introduce you to the 65-inch OLED TV from LG. It has 4K resolution with Dolby Vision HDR. It is a sound experience that you do not want to miss. Life's good with LG. As we've promised you before, we will have a lot of popular gaming influencers from the region. And here's our first influencer for tonight. Dr. Sid. He is one of the most famous singer-songwriters from Nigeria. And he is a major gaming enthusiast. He was ecstatic to join us in our campaign and was eager to represent the gaming community in Nigeria. Now, before we jump into our interview with Dr. Sid, let's see how well our first challenge went in Nigeria. As you can see in the leaderboards, the participants were all very competitive and many of them were definitely up to the challenge. We can see that 6th to 10th place were all tied with 1 point each. However, it was Manned Matrix 007 that took the win with 7 points. Congratulations to the top 10 players that get 5,000 V-Bucks. And now, without further ado, let's welcome Dr. Sid to our show. It's great to have you here. As you know, this show is sponsored by LG. What do you think will be the impact on the region in terms of gaming? Could you stress its importance?
To be honest, I think it is such an amazing thing for LG to be bringing this sort of campaign to Africa because gaming is growing in the region, and obviously Fortnite is one of the biggest games that players play. So being able to put this campaign in the Fortnite game and allow players to win amazing prizes is such a big deal. I'm super excited about it, and I can't wait to see which players are going to win some of these amazing prizes.
We are definitely on the same page with that. We have weekly challenges here at Spot of Triumph where our competitors can showcase their skill. What can you tell us about their performance this week? Do you think that the region is ready to compete on a global level?
Do I think there's a lot of competition? I think the challenges in themselves are such a big deal. It's like pushing players to the limits. I think there definitely is going to be a lot of competition this weekend because players know that the prizes that are up for grabs, you can't beat those prizes. Do you know what I'm saying? So I think the players are going to be giving it their all this weekend, and I'm looking forward to seeing who's going to emerge as some of the winners.
Thanks so much for your input. Now let's get a bit more technical. As you know, the weekly prize for first place is the LG speakers. How do you think the product specifications will impact gaming performance?
Wow, I think the prizes this weekend are amazing. I think the soundbar is something you definitely need in your home, especially if you're a gamer. You want to get that amazing 3D surround sound, and only LG offers amazing quality. So I think it's the SN4. I think it's the SN4 soundbar, which is up for grabs this weekend. Players need to go ham because you definitely want one of those houses.
Well, since you've given us your thoughts on the speakers, I would love to know your own personal favorites. Which products from LG do you love and why?
My favorite LG product will have to be my LG 4K OLED TV, the 55CX, which I did a review for on my YouTube channel. It actually has amazing features that were designed for gaming, and then they now put them in a massive TV. So when I play my next gen consoles, I'm playing at 4K Ultra HD with a 120 Hz refresh rates. 1 millisecond response time. It is amazing for gaming.
There's just too many to choose from, but I definitely respect your choice. Coming to the game that we are featuring, Fortnite. It is a game that can provide a lot of humorous and entertaining experiences. Do you have any memorable moments from your own gameplay?
I have been carried to a lot of wins in Fortnite. I think my highest kill count would have been about 7. And that was just me stealing other people's kills. Me crack the player, just come and laser the player, just come and finish them up. That's what's been happening. But I definitely enjoy Fortnite.
Thanks so much for sharing your experience with us, and we appreciate you taking your time to be here, Dr. Sid. Coming up in the next segment, we have an interview with the very talented Thea Beastie. She is a partnered streamer on Twitch, writer, and CD Projekt Red Gwent caster. But before we do that, let's check out our leaderboards and see how well the challenge went for South Africa. As shown in the leaderboard, the competition seemed to be quite spicy. The leaderboards consist of many high scores, with first and second place being separated by only 1 point. But Cortez ZA took the win with a massive 68 points. That is staggering. And now, let's welcome Thea Beastie to our show. Thank you so much for taking the time to be here.
Hello there. Thank you for having me today. It's great to be on the show.
Let's jump straight to our questions. As you know, this show is sponsored by LG. What do you think will be the impact on the region in terms of gaming? Could you stress its importance?
Well, honestly, thank you so much for LG for hosting a Fortnite event of this magnitude in South Africa. We have a bunch of talented gamers who don't often get enough recognition as it is. And this is just a great event to host in this region, so they get a chance to show you what they're made of.
That's a great answer. Let's hear your thoughts on the next question. We have weekly challenges here at Spot of Triumph, where our competitors can showcase their skill. What can you tell us about their performance this week? Do you think that the region is ready to compete on a global level?
Oh, there's definitely going to be a lot of competition in this week's challenge. I know this one is a very fun challenge. You have to place in the top 10 during solo matches and be the person who does that the most amount of times. So there are a lot of competition in South Africa who is willing to take this week's prize, and you're going to have to put your best foot forward if you want to be the one to take it home.
Thank you so much for your input. Now for something a little more technical. As you know, the weekly prize for first place is the LG gaming monitor. How do you think the product specifications will impact gaming performance?
Wow, what a beautiful gaming monitor. This one is 27 inches in size. It has a resolution of 920x1080. We have an IPS display as well as 1 milliseconds response time, 144 Hz refresh rate. We have a NVIDIA G-Sync compatibility, an adjustable stand that can tilt, height or pivot, and we even have 3-side virtually borderless display. This is definitely something that I need in my life right now.
Well, since you've given us your thoughts on the gaming monitor, I would love to know your own personal favorites. Which products from LG do you love and why?
My favorite LG product. Now, I must say that's a tough decision to make, but I'm going to have to go with LG's wide variety of gaming monitors. Because when you game, it's all about the experience, right? It's about what you see on your screen and how you see it. If you don't have a good quality product at your disposal, you're not going to have the gaming experience you want. And right now, I'd say that my favorite gaming monitor happens to be the 24 ultra wide full HD curved gaming monitor. Now, I already have a curved gaming monitor, but this one looks very big in comparison to mine, and I regret not getting this one first.
That's a very good choice. Your personal favorites are definitely on my recommendation list. Fortnite is a game that can bring a lot of humorous and entertaining experiences. Do you have any memorable moments from your own gameplay?
That is a very dangerous question. Does it count if I have killed myself by any chance? But in all seriousness, my family loves to play Fortnite. I may or may not have joined in on a few gaming sessions over the past few weeks. But let's just say that this weekly prize is better off in someone else's hands than it is in mine. I very much doubt that I will reach the top of the leaderboard anytime soon, but I definitely will have fun trying to, I can tell you that much.
Mia Beastie, it was an absolute pleasure to have you here. Thank you for all the answers, and we look forward to interviewing you again.
Well, thank you so much for having me on the show. It's been great fun talking to you. Good luck to all the participants who are going to try and take that top spot in the leaderboard this week. Enjoy #Spot of Triumph's Fortnite competition and go get 'em.
Thank you again. And now it's time to wrap up tonight's episode. But before we go, let me remind you about the schedule of challenges and the prize pool. The first challenge took place on November 4th to 6th. The second challenge will take place on November 11th to 13th. And the last week of challenges will feature 2 challenges, the first of which will be the third challenge on November 18th to 20th, and the creative challenge on November 21st. In this show, we will be covering Nigeria and South Africa, both of which will be competing in their own brackets with weekly winners and prizes. The top 10 in each country gets 5,000 V-Bucks weekly to spend in Fortnite, and the lucky first place winner receives an additional prize from LG. Make sure to register on the website and don't forget to join the Discord server. That's all for tonight. Good luck with the next challenge, and we can't wait to see what you'll bring us next week. We'd also like to thank our sponsor, LG, for making this possible. See you guys next time, and stay safe.